Somewhere out there, 140 million miles away, red dust settles over an endless, silent world. No borders, no flags that matter, no landlords, or so they'd have you believe. Governments signed treaties, billionaires launched rockets, and quietly, a question began to haunt the minds of those paying attention. Who really owns Mars? The answer isn't what you've been told. Buckle up, because the truth behind land ownership on the red planet is stranger, darker, and far more fascinating than you ever imagined.
1. The law that says no one owns Mars, but doesn't stop anyone either. A silent loophole in space law could change the future of humanity forever. The Outer Space Treaty boldly declares that no nation can claim ownership of Mars or any celestial body. On the surface, it sounds like space belongs to everyone, but hidden within its words is a powerful gap. While governments are restricted, private individuals and corporations are never clearly addressed. That tiny omission opens a door no one fully understands yet. It creates a legal gray zone where ambition meets opportunity, where the first to act might shape the rules for everyone else. In a place with no borders, no enforcement, and no clear authority, ownership may not come from permission, it may come from presence. And in that silence of law, a new kind of race is quietly beginning, one where the prize isn't just land, but the power to define the future itself.
2. Billionaires are quietly preparing to claim Mars first. A quiet race is unfolding beyond Earth, and the richest minds are already miles ahead. Companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin aren't just launching rockets for exploration, they're building the infrastructure for something far bigger. Every spacecraft, every test flight, every mission is a step toward permanent presence, because in space, the first to stay may become the first to decide. There are no clear rules waiting on Mars, only opportunities for those bold enough to arrive early. Establish a base, secure resources, and suddenly, influence turns into control. This isn't just a technological race, it's a strategic one. While the world watches launches as milestones of innovation, a deeper game is being played quietly in the background. And those preparing today may not just visit Mars tomorrow, they may shape how the entire planet is owned, governed, and controlled.
3. The first colony could write its own laws. A new world with no rules could become the most powerful opportunity in human history. Beyond Earth, there is no global authority, no enforcement, no established system to decide what is right or wrong. When humans finally step onto Mars to stay, they won't just be settlers, they'll be founders. The first colony won't inherit laws, it will create them. Every decision, from resource ownership to governance, could be written from scratch by those who arrive first. In a place where survival depends on cooperation and control, power may naturally fall into the hands of the earliest pioneers. And once those rules are set, they won't just shape a colony, they could define an entire civilization. Future arrivals may have no choice but to follow what's already been established. Because on Mars, the first footprints won't just mark history, they could decide who owns the future.
4. You can already buy land on Mars, but it's probably worthless. A piece of Mars can already be yours for the price of a dinner on Earth. Sounds unbelievable, but companies today are selling land deeds for the red planet, offering certificates that claim ownership of distant Martian plots. It feels exciting, almost futuristic, until reality sets in. These deals exist in a legal vacuum. Under international space law, no private company has the authority to sell land on Mars, and no government recognizes these claims as valid. That means the land you think you own doesn't legally belong to you at all. It's a modern-day gold rush built on imagination, where people are buying into a dream rather than a right. The documents may look official, the idea may feel real, but in truth, it's ownership without power, control, or protection. On Mars, real ownership won't come from paper. It will come from presence, power, and the ability to claim it for real. 5. The real fight won't be about land. It will be about resources. The real treasure of Mars isn't its land, it's what lies beneath it. Hidden under its surface are resources that could reshape the future of wealth itself. Water that can sustain life, minerals that can power industries, and energy sources that could fuel entire civilizations. This isn't just exploration, it's the beginning of a new economic battlefield. The ones who control these essentials won't just survive on Mars, they could dominate trade, technology, and power back on Earth. Because in the end, land means nothing without resources. And on Mars, whoever controls them may control the future of humanity. Mars was never just about exploration. It's about power, control, and the future of humanity. The rules aren't fully written, and the race has already begun. The real question isn't who owns Mars today, it's who will control it tomorrow. Subscribe now because this story is just getting started.